This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
He came on the radio and said, guys, I'm really, really loose in and loose through the center.
So he made an adjustment. On the track, right?
Oh, I see 07 has crashed.
Burt Myers in the 07 into the wall. A lot of damage to the back of that race truck.
Welcome back to the Kroger 200. Kevin Harvick is in the wall on the backstretch, and we're anticipating pit stops coming up right now. Ron Hornaday come on the radio, and he said to Rick Wren, I like the way it's turning right now.
Just entering pit road is what we're hearing now from the NASCAR officials. Just take a look back at what happened to Hermie Sadler with that Virginia Lottery Chevrolet to bring out this caution. Watch coming off turn 2 there. You see Robbie Fuller, the 7-1, got sideways coming off 2, and then he caught the right rear corner of Hermie, turned him into the outside wall.
Look, they're your top 5.
Something obviously happened to the 17 of Peyton Sellers. Right on the restart, he did not get up to speed, and a lot of smoke out of the back of that Toyota.
Hornaday has battled his way back up to the 7th position. He and Tom Bodine, you see off turn.
Oh, Johnny Sauter gets turned around. The Fun Sand 13 around in turns 1 and 2, and the caution comes out again.
How bad are we?
That's going to be one of the laps for Kevin Harvick right there. Now Kevin will be 1 lap down.
And there's only 5 trucks total that are one down.
The lead trucks are going by. Here comes Crawford. Crawford, the first one to make his way down, and we see Johnny Sauter. Again, that's the spin that brought out this caution. A little. If
we got a spin at turn 4.
On the truck. A big turn around in turns 3 and 4. The 9 of Max Pappas gets turned around. The 07 as well of Burt Myers, and the caution flag will fly. We saw the 87 of Chris Jones also up against the wall.
There's our Aaron's lucky dog right there, I believe. Burt Myers, and guess what? Kevin Harvick gets that 2nd lap back. Now Kevin is back on the lead lap.
Ooh, and there's still 85 laps to go.
And Denny Hamlin has led 61 of the laps that we have completed on why this most recent caution has come out.
There's Max Pappas on the end. Ooh, he runs over the curb, makes some contact with Burt Myers. I said Burt was going to get the lucky dog. He was in position to get it, but when he gets turned around like that, that's not going to happen.
Stacy, welcome back to the Kroger 200. We were able to get almost a green flag lap in before we come back, and Taylor Malsom has come to a stop in turn number 2, and so they threw the caution back out. This most recent caution has happened.
Something happened to Taylor. He went in the corner. It looked like maybe he lost power or something. Just went in the corner, drove up high, and stopped. Could be an ignition situation.
Johnny Sauter having problems in that number 13 once again.
So it looks like he's got it back up to speed, but is there a right rear flat, Phil?
There it is, right rear, and he's going around.
All the way around he goes. Will that bring out the caution once again, or can he get it pointed the right direction?
He's heading the right way. This is going to be costly for Johnny Sauter. They did not throw the caution. He got his truck going again.
Yeah, I think Johnny probably could have got away with staying right there till the caution came out.
He's got to be able to get around 1 and 2.
Whoa, he's
going to go around in front of the field. Timothy Peters makes it by, as does Todd Bodine, and now the caution flag flies.
He was just there. He slows down. Obviously, he knows he has something wrong. He goes down in the corner. Then again, see how slow he's going compared to the competition.
But right there at the end of the straightaway, he gassed it up, and he just couldn't hang on to it.
And around he goes, and right here, he probably could have got. NASCAR will not allow you to intentionally cause a caution, but he probably could have got away with just waiting just a little bit before he moved out, and NASCAR would have had no choice but to throw the caution flag, and he would have been able to catch back up and not lose the lap.
And there's no way, as fast as he's going, to keep from spinning it again. He just did a good job of not spinning it out to where he gets into the wall.
And he's trying hard to keep it straight right there.
The inside of Mark Davis. Mark gives him a lot of room.
Caution has come out. This is the 8th one of the day. They say a caution has come out in turn number 2. A truck got turned around, and so the field slowed in turn 2.
Mike Skinner, you see the sparks underneath that. You see Myler Navigator. Oh, he's made some contact with something. We saw him hit the outside wall a few laps ago, but obviously some more contact there.
Looks like the right front tire went flat, maybe, causing him to hit the outside wall.
Chris Fontaine and the 07 get together. Mike's just trying to get by the 07 of Burt Myers on the inside, and that's where all the contact came from. and the damage on Mike Skinner's truck.
Skinner was running in the 4th spot.
Now Kevin Harvick right now right behind his teammate Ron Hornaday. Again, this is not for the win. This is only for the 3rd position. Will Kevin defer and give Ron those 5 points?
Less than 8 laps to go. The difference between 1st and 2nd still 1.3 seconds. The big question mark now is, does he have enough fuel to stay up front for the remainder of this race? 7 to go at Martinsville. Ron Hornaday has dropped back to the 4th spot. Colin Brown up into the 3rd position. Todd Bodine holding on to 2nd, but can't gain any ground on that number 1.
You can see Denny Hamlin's driven up to the rear bumper of Kevin Harvick.
6 to go.
Those guys are nervous.
Chad Kendrick.
Doesn't have enough gas.
Yeah, like Adam said, we're nervous for them.
How many fingers do you have to cross for good luck for Timothy Peters?
Look at Chad.
Oh, he's got his head down, his hands over his face. They continue to cheer on that number 1 with just 5 laps of racing to go for Timothy Peters, looking for his first win in the Camping World Truck Series.
He just needs to make it about 2 miles, y'all. 2 miles, and he's going to get his first win at his home track.
What he wouldn't give for 1 gallon of gas.
He might not have enough.
He might not need it. Todd Bodine running 2nd. Colin Brown 3rd. Ron Hornaday is 4th. Kevin Harvick 5th.
What he wouldn't give to know he had enough gas. That's what he wants right now. But it's always something when it seems like when you're coming down to your first win. Can you get to the finish? What's the factors? And this day it's going to be whether he's got enough gas to go 1.5 miles. 3 laps is all we're talking about.
3 laps remain for the Strutmasters number 1 Toyota Tundra. Can he find victory lane for the first time?
He has a big enough lead right now. All he has to do is just get around here 2.5 more times.
1.6 seconds the difference between him and 2nd. Does he take it easy? The final 2 laps, the final mile at Martinsville Speedway.
He does not want to hear caution on the Speedway right now. We do not want a green, white checkered. He can just make it back 1 more time. He knows he can almost coast home from there.
This is it. Coming out of turn number 4. The white flag will go in the air. 1 lap away from his first win in the Truck Series. Timothy Peters makes it through 1 and 2. He has a 1.7 second lead over Todd Bodine. Does he have enough fuel to get through 3 and 4? Rolling through the corner. Coming out, turn number 4. Checkered flags in the air. Timothy Peters will win at Martinsville.
Wow. Timothy's speechless right now.
That whole team
Smack! Smack, you better get ready! You better get ready, Smack, everybody!
The 29-year-old lives just up the road in Martinsville.
They couldn't push
Finds
their
victory
buttons.
lane.
They couldn't push the radio buttons to talk, Phil. They were all screaming with their hands in the air.
His 64th start brings his first win. Wife Sarah making the way to victory lane. The smile on her face, I'm sure, symbolic of the same thing that Timothy Peters is enjoying right now.
He has enough fuel to do a burnout, too.
Chad Kendrick had his face in his hands, not knowing if they were going to have enough fuel, and standing by with Adam.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.